And now stand by for adventure.
3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Hey,
All right, how you doing today, Kentucky John?
good. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Right on.
So it looks like we have 2 people out there today. Wow, big
Right on.
crowd for me.
George, how you doing?
Yes.
The Black Eagle's about to be sent off to PMG.
You got it packed up and everything already?
Not yet. I'm going to be filling my stuff out once I get my new credit card back.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, be getting that sent off. They said it said 48 hours, but then on the email it said, what was it, 8 to 11 business days?
Yeah, because what happens is they print it. I actually work for a credit card industry, so
Yeah,
they print it. It takes 2 to 3 business days for them to get the embossing order in.
right.
And then after that, they put it in the mail, and it's up to Uncle Sam, which, they say 5 to 7 business days typically. But
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm ready to get that sent off.
that's awesome. Yeah. Then you're going to be missing it, and then you're going to be anticipating the grade.
I know.
Now, you can go online after you submit it, and they got it, and keep checking the status.
Okay.
And you'll be able to see the grade if you want to beforehand. Now, I don't do it. I wait to be a surprise.
Oh, nice.
I don't go in and look at. Now, Big Apple, as soon as they're on there, Big Apple got to look it up.
Yeah. He's checking it every day.
Yeah, so I mean, he's got to know the grade. And, to me, I want to be surprised. So it takes every bit of my willpower not to look at what I got.
Right.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to be this way with that, because I'm really wondering if that $1 bill I sent in, the error note,
Right.
is an actual error, because I didn't see any signs where it was bleached or, altered.
Right.
So
That one's not really in the book. There's something similar to it, but there's nothing in the book that actually shows that error.
yeah, I got the error book too, and I've seen the ones that have no green ink. So I'm guessing it's along the same lines. Because they told me it could be an inking error more than likely.
Okay.
So who knows?
That would be nice, though, if it does come back as an error.
Oh yeah, and and the bad thing is, if it comes back as a fugazi, you still pay to have it graded
Right.
and looked at. So you're you're paying that $35, $37 now, plus, whatever the shipping and that. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but that's going to be fun. Just waiting to see what they are when they come back.
yeah, man, that's part of the fun of it. Now, let's see here. But okay, so it looks like we still only have 2 people in here. One lurker and George.
It's probably I don't know who that is. But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've picked up a few things the last few weeks.
Cool.
It's been good.
You got anything to share right now?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and blow you up so I can get a good look at it too.
These are just some that I picked up at an auction. Focus. Nothing really special, but still, they are silver certificates.
It's got good color. I like the serial number too.
Yeah. I picked this one up off Big Apple, and when I showed him, he was like, "Oh no, I want to send you that because of the serial number." But I was like, "Yeah, you did." So, I got that. Just some loose ones that I picked up off of him.
1928.
Mm-hmm.
I love how in the 28s, the spelling out of the denomination is in large.
Big one. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And, some of them we got a few of those, well, a couple different ones, and then the 35, and then a couple of them aren't in the greatest condition, but still they are silver certificates, so, they're
the ones you keep in your collection, but you won't even send in the grade.
Right. So, but still, I like having them. Nice little $2 note, red seal.
What's that, a 57 or?
A 53.
53.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I'm going to send that in or not. I might. It does have.
I look at it this way. I mean, if it's in semi-good condition and it's something you want to keep preserved.
Yeah. So I might send this one in just to preserve it, and then
Now, I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but if you look at some $2 bills out there, you're going to find it was superstition. People would tear the corners off $2 bills because they were considered bad luck.
Really?
And you'll see a lot of the $2 bills out there missing the corners.
Okay.
To have one that has all 4 corners intact is great, especially for the really older $2 bills. Is good because, like I said, the superstition was, and you'll look and you'll just see a little teeny tiny piece of the corner torn off.
Wow. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that.
And they said it would break the bad luck.
Bad luck for having a $2 note, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. I hadn't heard of that one. But then, another $5, not in the best condition, but it is a note. And you can pick these up at a decent price, a couple dollars, few dollars. Somebody wrote on this and it's got a little something on it.
A little annotation.
Yeah. And then let's see, I got a couple doubled up in here. Turn that off. Then I like the back on these, where it's got the big large one. Yeah,
the funny backs. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Now, if you look, the 35 was it? Up to 1935G. I could be wrong of the year, within a year or two, but it didn't have "In God We Trust" on it. It's for the regular dollar bills. So there should be like the 1928 that you have there. And then
Interesting.
If you have any of the other ones, the silver certificates,
Yeah, like right there.
yeah, you'll see like the 1935 A, B, C, D, E, whatever, up to G didn't have the motto on it.
Okay.
They call that like a godless dollar.
Okay. Makes sense. Then this one I just found in the wild. It is a
Wow.
34. It is in a little. It's got some staining going on. It's been folded and stuff, but I'll probably still. I'm gonna send this one in.
I would.
Yeah, can't see the back, but
Okay.
it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna send this one in. But yeah, I found this. I just found it in the wild. Like I had some currency and went through it, and I found this one. Um,
So that's
Actually,
cool.
one thing. This was something my grandfather. I think maybe gave it to me, and I used to keep. Whenever how grandparents are, they give you money or something. And I told him, I was like, just start me a little envelope, and I think this was in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then this is
Hang on, that was an example of a godless dollar.
what the $100.
No, behind it there was a one that you laid down as well.
Right there.
No, there was another one that you had, right? Yeah, so look on the back of that.
Yep, it's not on there.
Yeah, so that, and if you look at the front, it's probably going to be like Series 1935 A, B, C, or D, something like that.
Yeah, the 35E.
Yeah, so G is when they started putting the motto on the back.
Okay. Yeah. This is a expedition
That is awesome.
for the World's Fair. Yeah.
Now, if you get that graded, I would call them up and ask them what they would recommend you putting on.
Okay, as far as the pedigree or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean that's awesome.
American Banknote Company in New York. Yeah. Yeah, I like this one. I picked this one up. Actually picked this up a couple years ago. I was able to get that.
Yeah, so George said he had a 1974 $100 bill that he sent in. It came back as a 50 grade.
Nice.
Nice, very nice.
That's a really nice one. And then, speaking of George, since I'm showing the large notes, he's kind enough to send me this. This is my first graded horse blanket.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. And I got it in the mail, and I was really pleased. Especially right at the beginning of Prohibition. So, but yeah, I really like this note. Just the size of it is, you can compare them.
Oh yeah, that's incredible.
Large note. It's a really nice one too. So thank you, George, again for sending me this.
Yeah, and for the most part, it has a really nice clean back to it.
Yeah, very fine.
Yeah,
great.
I mean, that's a good grade.
And I keep it in these bags just to help protect it, especially on where this has got the new surface. Just so it doesn't try not to get it scratched up and stuff. So just a larger Ziploc. But yeah, this thing's awesome.
Yeah, after you get some time going and you get a collection building,
yeah,
you can get a binder and pages. I'll show you the pages that I keep my graded in.
Yeah.
But
yeah, these sort of got me started a little bit. Like I said, I picked most of these up off Big Apple, and whenever you do an auction, and then my Black Eagle, George, not getting it. I picked this one up off of Coinbox Gold and Silver. And
that is nice.
yeah, I really like the Black Eagle. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces.
Oh, and see, the back is always going to be the dirtiest, and if you got something that's clean,
yeah,
because people, when they fold money, most of the time they fold it with the face in, and the back is what's exposed.
Yeah. So you can see a little bit of dirt there, but
Right.
I still
That's
think this is
beautiful.
going to come back. I think it's going to come back decent. It's got a pretty good horizontal, but it doesn't really have verticals. So
No.
I think this one will be a good one.
Yeah, that is one sweet note.
Yeah. And then fractionals. I've really been enjoying these, and I haven't been going crazy. Just whenever I find a very good, if I can pick them up at a really good price, I'll pick them up. This is probably my newest one that I've gotten in, and it's a beautiful specimen. Nice first issue postal currency. It's got the monogram. That was a really nice one. Yeah, I just really like hunting them. And I was on the phone with Big Apple when I got this one, and I didn't really understand what net was when I placed the bid. I got this one off eBay, and it was a 58, but then it came back as a net. Well, it is a net. And I was talking to him when I was actually winning the bid, but I still got it at a really good price. And it's a really nice, but you can see where it was like glued to something or something. And when they pulled it off, it pulled some of the paper off. So it gave it the net previously mounted.
Yeah.
So.
And that there looks like it's a specimen note, because you're flipping over to the front. Does it say Okay, so specimens were what the American banknote company printed up, and they sent to the banks as an example of, so they can compare it to see if it's a counterfeit or not.
Okay.
Then you also have what they call proofs for the older obsolete currency, which has you'll usually see a series of holes punched in the bottom where they were kept in like a binder. Mm-hmm. But that's still awesome. I mean, a specimen.
Yeah. I wrote this one. Yeah. Like I said, bought it on the learning curve, because I didn't really know what net was. I just seen that it was a 58. And then when I got to looking it up and talking to him, still a nice note though.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I got net notes.
Yeah.
It happens, but sometimes you're not going to avoid it. Like the colonial currency in that. A lot of that has nets because people did crap like that. They previously mounted it, or it may have a stain.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess they just mount on the cards or in the books or something as far as collecting.
Yeah.
Now, this one's an interesting one. It is a 64. It's got the grain seal, which is the more rare of them. But on the back, they put pinhole. And there's actually no pinholes in it. I don't know if I might be able to show, but it actually looks like somebody, let's see if I can do this without blinding people. Like, there's no pinholes in it. I've looked and I've looked. And there's like one spot, I don't even see it now.
Right there above the T in state. It looks like there's a pinhole there. Put the light behind it.
Yeah.
And right. It looks like that could be what they're talking about there.
Maybe. I thought I seen, or down here in the bottom. I don't know if you sort of see that down in the bottom corner where it's like a little brown spot.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like somebody might have used a powerful flashlight or something and it sort of just like right there, and it kind of browned a little bit. But I've searched, and I have not seen one except for right that little corner. So I don't know, but yeah, this is a nice one. Wish it didn't have
George.
it, but still.
Yeah, Georgia history is cool on those notes.
Yeah. Especially right after the Civil War. That was the 5th issue. Now this one, this is actually one of my first graded fractional pieces, and this was a gift from Big Apple and Miss Big Apple. He was running and guessed the grade, and I got a couple of them right. So he sent me this, which is awesome. You know, I'll never get rid of this. You know, this just like that one that George sent me. I'll never get rid of those, and they mean a lot more than some of the other stuff that you pick up because it was a gift. You know, it was a gift, and plus, it is a 12, but still though, it's good to. I feel like it's good to have these so I can compare. To what other stuff is, you know, I can look at this, or if I get into getting raw notes or whatever, I can judge what grade they might be. But this is the 40 millimeter, still a nice note. It's just got a little bit of edging going on around it, and a little bit of discoloration, but that's okay. But this is, you know, when they mean something a little bit more, I like that. And then I was able to pick up the 44 millimeter or the 38 millimeter seal, 64.
That is a one sweet note right there.
Yeah.
What's the back look like?
Back is clean. No notes on it, but still it's a clean note. You can see all the fibers in it too. So.
Oh yeah, the fibers they use really, you know, stand out back then because they were using like purple.
Yeah. So I mean, you can see them in there, and I think that's a good way to be able to tell from counterfeit, you know, because you don't see them fibers.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why they're there.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I really liked it. That was a good one. And then I picked. This is my last. It's my last one. But 50-cent 5th issue fractional and a 58 EPQ.
Oh, that is a beauty.
Yeah. Allison and New. I don't think there's. Yeah, it's just, and it has the exceptional paper quality note. But then
there's
again,
there's all your fibers.
Yeah. I mean, you can see them. They're everywhere. So yeah, this is everything that I've been able to, you know, I've just been slowly doing it, and then if I can find them at a great deal, then I'll pick them up. I'm always looking.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Wow, they're nice. You got some nice ones there, John.
Thank you. Yeah.
See, I want to show you these real quick.
All right.
So let me change my camera. I guess it would help if I lifted the thing of a bobber. Okay, so what I was saying is I buy these sheets here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for a book. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The 3-ring binder.
Binder.
And then you just look at the front and the back as you flip through.
Okay.
And you see this one here is a net. Because it's been repaired. Now, I really can't see the repair, but you know what? They say it's been repaired, so they got that.
If they give a note with it, just saying like where they, like especially on stuff like that, where they think it's at or what they see, that'd be nice.
But yeah, so I buy these sheets. You know, they're perfect for holding the notes, and I got like a 3-ring binder full of these, like a 4-inch 3-ring binder.
Nice.
Full of the different currencies.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That'd probably be one of my next investments.
But yeah, so some of the things I want to bring up to y'all is the German emergency currency from between 1914 and 1923.
Such an amazing piece. The colors in that one's just incredible. The artwork.
Yeah, I mean, they're not all elaborate, but I got these in fractional currency sleeves. I mean, still the intrinsic of it, I mean.
Right.
This one here is pretty cool.
Got the church, yeah.
It's got a lot going on, and then the back's just plain.
September 1920.
Here's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I like that one. The colors are just so vibrant on them. I mean, that's...
I mean, to think, you know,
yeah,
they're at least 100 years old.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, even the color looks light, but I mean, this is the color it probably was.
Yes. Yeah. No telling what they were using for pigments. That was...
Yeah, like I said, I'll probably end up getting cancer from the chemicals they use.
Yeah.
But I mean, the color in these things is just amazing.
Wow.
And I think the Bad Salza is the town.
All right. What is that supposed to be? It's just like a lounge chair or a wheelchair. One little guy's got a cane.
Probably maybe a wheelchair for its time.
Yeah.
Because they used to have them big old... Yeah, because there's a wheel on the front, too.
Yeah. That's a neat one. Wonder how many of these, if any of the buildings were destroyed or bombed or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
A
Barry,
little
Barry, how you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure as we used to call them in the Navy, the population control and landscaping technicians took care of all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a siege going on.
All kinds of weird stuff. I'm guessing this is Berlin because of the bear.
Oh, okay.
The Berlin Bear. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, Barry.
Nice little town scene.
You know, just think, you know, they printed these off by the thousands and thousands, and it caused hyperinflation.
Oh, yeah.
And there's rumors that, you know, people were burning these notes because it was cheaper than buying the firewood or the coal.
Oh, heck, yeah.
And this one's pretty plain back, but
Right.
still's got some entrance fees to it.
Yeah, a lot of different design on that.
Yeah. But like you said, makes you wonder if some of these castles are...
Yeah, still in existence.
Because these were from during World War I and pre-World War II,
Yeah.
1914 to 23. So I have to take a look at that.
Two mark.
Yeah. Some of them have a little miles on them.
That sounds a little comical. They got the...
Yeah, I like the guy being drugged by the cow.
Yeah. Looks like a fun town.
Good old country boys.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I said, you know the color.
Oh,
Yeah, the bite. Barry said about the bicycle on it.
yeah. Was it a bunch of gnomes?
Are they people?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gnomes. You're right. They're red hats.
Yeah. It might have just been something for that area, you know. They all had their own style in certain towns. Yeah, Papa Smurf.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
It could have been what they used to advertise for that area. You know, like that place could have been known for its pig or something. That's a neat one.
Yeah, and I guess that's all towns around it, I guess.
Right? Yeah, bacon. It's a neat castle.
Yeah, that is. But like you said, I mean, just to think, the color in these things that remained.
Yeah. Good looking church.
So like I said, because these were printed by the Townsend, it ran into hyperinflation. And this isn't, but the next note I'm going to show you isn't the largest note that there is, but it's the largest one I have. OG coins just picked up a couple that are larger. But the hyperinflation is what really brought the Nazis into power. Now this isn't a Nazi note, but that's Martin Luther, I think, on the note. But because of that,
oh my goodness,
2 million mark note.
Yeah.
You got hyperinflation. You need to have a reason to have a 2 million mark note.
Now, was that the first year they went to the Reich?
Now these are all Reich notes.
Oh, okay.
I think after, because there was a First Reich, a Second Reich, and Hitler's little party was the Third Reich.
Okay.
But this is 23, so this is about when I think the Nazis started to surface.
Okay.
And rise to power. Shortly after.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
2 million note. That's crazy.
2 million mark note. Frank Wright.
Frank Wright. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just simply amazing. And I think OG Coins just picked up like a 10 million mark note or a 20 million mark note.
Oh, goodness.
Which makes me say, okay, I got to go buy one.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
Such nice pieces. Very nice. Very nice. Really I like seeing those. That's just something you don't see every day. Right around the time of I think the tobacco cards came out a little bit earlier. Baseball cards. They didn't have nothing on those. Germans were always a little bit more industrial. Here you go. Really neat pieces. Yeah, they just didn't have the same colors. I mean, this is right about the same time as those. They were just dealing with the blacks and a little bit of blue, you know,
Oh yeah.
some green. Nothing like those.
No, nothing at all.
No.
Nothing at all. But let's see here. Got 4 people in here. Got 1 person entered into the call. So let's go ahead.
Hashtag go.
Very, very. There's no time machines to say y'all.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Yeah, that's the main thing about these. You know, preserving some history, being able to go back and just imagine and think about what it was like back then. You know, that's a big thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I love. When I hold an old note to think of the history about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a old national banknote. A couple of them from my hometown.
Nice.
And I think about it and what are the possibilities that one of my my relatives handled that note.
Ancestry, yeah. Yeah.
It's just that's what I love is holding history in my hand.
Yeah. Even ones like this, not in the best condition, but that this was used and the stuff that just thinking about what it might have bought and who all had it, and especially back then during that time, really like it, and I know that I'm going to enjoy getting into this more and more. Like
it's addictive.
Yeah, it's really it's a really nice thing to collect. And then there's fewer and fewer of these every day that I tell people, like with the Morgans and anything that's over 100 years, there's fewer and fewer every day. So if you're able to protect them a little bit, and have them in your collection and stuff like that, I like that idea or that aspect to it, to just hold on to stuff, and because you don't know. I mean, we have them now, and hopefully, 20 years, 30 years, whatever, they'll be going to somebody else, and then they can appreciate them and enjoy them.
Oh yeah, and I mean, that's why I'm all about getting notes graded, even if they're not the best.
Yeah.
But if they're really old.
Yeah.
Like I sent one in from the Bank of St. Johns County down here in Florida. It's from Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville's Duval County, but it's the Bank of St. John's.
Right.
And it only got a 12, but I preserved it.
Yes.
Yeah. And this was
because that's your area.
Yeah. I mean, this was like 1830s. I mean.
Wow. Yeah.
So. But. Okay, so it looks like we got 4 entries into the goal now, so.
Oh, wow.
We're just going to be going for a Valcami 1 gram silver bar.
8. I don't know if I have. Yeah, here's my. What I like about those, you can get these this one's cracked, but you can get the little wallet for them.
Oh, wow.
And these are done by Element Card. I think you can get these off Amazon, but, they're protected. I cracked this one, but you can put them in there. They're for the Valcambis. And then you can get a couple little pieces of gold. And I think these are platinum, but I really like these cards. I think especially, if you had this all with silver, and, you could just pull out a couple and, maybe get something to eat or get a ride somewhere. No telling what you could do, but it's a great way to. Oh, that's what I like about those little Alcambi bars that you can put them in here.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it's an Element card. Pretty sure you can get them on Amazon, eBay. But yeah, very cool little thing, and they're really secure. Plastic. I don't know how that got broke, but still, it works. So slip that in your pack, keep it in your car, backpack, whatever. And you can walk around 1, 2, 3, 4, 18. So
wow.
Yeah. When I was 24, yeah, 24. So yeah, I do like I like those valve canvas, the little breakers.
Yeah, I like them too. Now the one that Jeff and Lola Davis won are pretty cool too. They're actual little prospector rings.
Oh, the little prospectors, yes.
I gotta get them in the mail today.
Yeah.
I forgot to mail them yesterday.
Yeah.
But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead, and doesn't look like we got 4 people and 4 people. So let me go ahead and just draw this thing.
Wow.
Lio Okamoto.
Congrats, Lau.
Go ahead and send me your address, and I'll make sure we get that out to you. Yes. Yeah, so retirednavyrob@gmail.com. Let me see.
There you go.
Just send me an email with your address, and we'll get that out to you. Big congratulations to you, and y'all that came in today. Thank you so much for joining my stream.
Yeah.
If you can take a moment, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And y'all have a great day. We're going to go ahead and end it. You got any words of wisdom to leave with?
I appreciate everybody, and thank you for letting us come up here and share. And I really enjoyed seeing what you had. Those are some really nice, neat notes, and I'm really looking forward to getting more into this because
yeah, I mean, it's a rabbit hole once you start going down.
It is, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one.
Yes, it is. And you know what? It's worth every penny of it.
Yeah. And like I said, I wish we could, take our notes in today and get silver for them, but that's just not how it goes. So back then, it would have been a little bit different.
Yeah, what do they call the Fed? The beast from Jekyll Island? Because it was in Jekyll Island, Georgia.
Yeah. But no, it would have been nice to be able to gone in and got a piece of silver for this back then,
Oh yeah, I always joke and say if I had a time machine, I'd take some of this back.
Oh yeah.
Some of the ratty.
Yeah. I don't know what they would give. I mean, if it was a $1, so would they give you like a Morgan?
That's probably what it was back then at one point. I know you could take it way back into an assay office. And they would give you the equivalent, and I think you had to have at least an ounce or what have you, but think about it, back then silver was only $20 an ounce, $30, not even, I mean, not gold was only $20 an ounce.
Right.
Silver was probably a couple bucks an ounce. So
That'd been awesome.
because I mean, you look at a Morgan's 90%.
Yeah, true. True.
And $1.40 in constitutional silver is an ounce.
Okay.
So right there you go. It's like $1.40 an ounce back then, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that was. I really wish we could do that today.
Yes. Yes, I wish we could.
Yeah.
But all right, Kentucky John, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me up
today.
here. Yes, thank you for having me up here.
No, my pleasure. And y'all have a great day.
Yeah.
And keep on stacking.
Heck yeah. Good weekend.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone.